Oh, miracle.
Well, basically,
Now, surgery is somewhat routine, they do it everywhere. But back then it was completely different. You had to go somewhere like Donetsk or somewhere else, so it wasn't easy to get surgery. So I went to the hydrotherapy clinic. 21 hydrotherapy sessions. Well, maybe I felt about 20% or maybe 15% better. I did massages, tractions, various Dawson valves, electrophoresis, and magnets there. In general, I did everything that was listed there. In general, the result, well, I don't want to say there was none. Probably there was some result, but let's say for 2 or 3 months, I simply didn't sleep at night. I couldn't fall asleep at all. More precisely, how? I could fall asleep, but I didn't sleep. That is, the leg would go numb, twist, hurt unbearably. I couldn't move it. That is, I would go to bed, for example, at 12. 2 hours later, I would get up because of the wild pain in my leg, and I would walk for half an hour, then lie down again for 2 hours, and then this kind of
a couple of months of continuous horror.
I decided to go the simplest way and start walking. Every evening before bed, I went out and started walking circles around my neighborhood. It was unbearably painful. At first, I walked for 10 minutes, then 15, then 20, and I began to feel better. When I walked for 20 minutes, I slept not 2 hours, but 3 or 4. It got to the point where I walked for a whole hour before bed. And I could already sleep peacefully, almost until morning, like until 4 or 5, after which I would get up. I went further, and then I started working out on the pull-up bars. And there was one bar I unfortunately couldn't reach, and I'm tall, couldn't touch it. I had to climb up to it. And when I was climbing up, my legs were bent, well, lifted, meaning I bent them at the hips, actually, not at the knees, at the hip joints, and bent my knees, meaning I lifted my legs. And then I had to lower them onto my foot. And I hung on the bar with my knees up. Just imagine, such simple things.
And
oh, miracle, that there was no pain. I was hanging on the bar with my knees raised and there was no pain. It was related to the muscles. I started lifting my legs on the horizontal bar, just lifting my legs up every day. And there it did, oh, miracle, my condition improved even more. Can you imagine such a discovery? I've been in medicine for so many years, and for me it's a revelation that these muscles inside which lift the legs are causing pain, at least for me. I even started running. And then I felt significant relief. That was the first thing.